During my freshman year of high school, I was on my way to school just like any other day. I hopped on the highway, and all of a sudden, cops were flying by, and slowly I ended up coming to a standstill on the highway. Um, Not much later, cars started rolling through, but there was an accident, and I noticed, hey, that looks like my buddy's brother's truck when we drove by, and it ended up being his truck, and a car pulled out in front of him on the highway, and he T-boned it. The car was not in good shape afterwards. The pickup was not in good shape, but it was perfectly fine. Though my buddy and his brother were perfectly fine afterwards, but the other car was not in good shape. So I'm gonna tell you why a pickup truck is the best daily driver today, and give you pros and cons for why a pickup truck would be the best daily driver. According to CityLab.com, 88% of Americans own a vehicle, but not everyone is thinking about I'm sure everyone thinks about their safety, but the smaller the car, the not as safe as it's going to be if you get into an accident. So some pros about owning a pickup truck would be there's more cargo space, it's better in bad road conditions, and you can have more height to go, or you have more clearance off the ground to go off of a road if you need to. There's many options to fit your needs for a pickup truck. You can tow with it. You can tow with a pickup truck, and you can tow way more than you can with a car. And they're much safer, as I said already. Two cons I can think of, or they're not as good on gas, or they're too big. So, trucks have more cargo space. The bed in the back is, I'd say, probably about twice the size of a normal trunk. So they have a lot of space, and they also have tie downs in the back, so you can put a ratchet strap or something on it and go over something and tie it down to the other side of the bed to be able to keep stuff back there. You can also get covers for the back if you're worried about stuff getting wet. So accessories like a hard cover where it covers your bed and goes up or down, or a soft roll-up cover, or a topper that like makes it look like an SUV. And also Dodge Rams you can get an option where in the bed sides that you can open up a toolbox and you can put stuff in there. So more cargo space is always a plus. They're better in bad road conditions. Most trucks are four-wheel drive, especially on where I live. You don't really buy a truck that doesn't have four-wheel drive, especially for winter time, or if you're for hunting season too, you need it. Pickup trucks, like I mentioned before, the height is also higher off the ground, so you can take it off of a road into, say, a field or something, and not worry about it like a car. You'd have to worry about something puncturing the bottom of the vehicle. Pickup trucks, you usually don't have to do that. There's many options to fit your needs. So pickup trucks nowadays, there's so many different options. You can get different cab sizes, like you can get a regular cab. So it's a bench seat sits three people. You can get an extended cab, which is a full door in the front and like a half opening door in the rear that sits two in the front or three in the front, and then it's a bench seat in the back. It's not a whole lot of room in the back, but it's enough for kids. Or you can get a crew cab, so you can comfortably fit 5 or 6 people in there, 5 or 6 bigger adults in there, comfortably. You can get a different bed size, so cargo space again, you can get different sizes. You can get a smaller bed in the back, or you can get a bigger one in the back. It's really up to you, or what you prefer, how it looks, and everything like that. So trucks can also tow everything. So tow a lot more than a car can. You never know what you're gonna have to tow. I never really towed anything with my truck other than a trailer and maybe a mower or something occasionally, but I just recently started pulling a camper with it. So you never know how much fun you could have towing stuff, or and the feeling you get when you go, oh, we could use my vehicle for that. It's a good feeling. Trucks are also probably, but I would say, one of the safest vehicles in an accident. It's so much bigger than another vehicle. It's higher than another vehicle, so you are more, and you're usually heavier than a car. So it's going to take the impact better than a car would. Like I said, my buddy's crash. The truck, they T-boned a car, so they went like this as he was crossing. And the front of their truck was not in good shape, but it wasn't bad. You could tell it was a solid vehicle for that crash. So cons of owning a pickup truck for your daily driver would be, you could say, your miles per gallon. But according to cars.usnews.com, trucks today can get anywhere from 20 to 30 miles per gallon on the highway. Another con I thought about would be, you could say they're too big, but according to the autocar.co.uk, off-roaders are safer in collisions because of their weight and height than a smaller car. So like I said, back to the weight and height for safety. So I hope you have thought or will be able to think about, I hope next time you buy a vehicle, you will be able to think about your safety and why a pickup truck would be the best fit for you. And gentlemen, remember, as Joe Diffie once said, there's something women like about a pickup man.